Spider-Man Brand New Day is in theaters now, and this is one of the many collector cups you can get when you go see it. Quick non-spoiler thoughts on the film. The amount of Spider-Man we get in here versus the amount of Tom Holland Peter Parker is surprising. It is mostly all Spider-Man, which I'm fine with. And don't worry if you're a Tom Holland fan, because the practicality of the suit, the emoting you can still see him do through the mask and all that, I think that makes up for it very well. And I think it does tie nicely into the plot, where he throws himself into being Spider-Man because that's how he copes with people not remembering from the spell and yada yada yada. Now, as for the Punisher in this movie, if you were worried how a PG-13 Spider-Man film was going to handle Punisher and an R-rated character like that, don't be, because the chemistry between Punisher and Spider-Man is one of the highlights of the film, in my opinion. The larger MCU stuff doesn't get touched on too much. All the larger MCU characters do serve a purpose in this movie, which was nice. They weren't just there to set up Doomsday. They weren't just there for the cameo. The Yelena appearance felt a little pointless to me. You probably didn't need that scene, but otherwise, they all serve Spider-Man and his story in here, and that's the best way to use the side characters. Hulk was great in here. It was great to see him getting back to basics a little bit. And just like with No Way Home, the big surprise of the film, which I won't spoil, wasn't a surprise at all. You've already been spoiled on it. You probably already know who I'm talking about. And just like with No Way Home, if the internet would have let that be a surprise, it might have been really cool. But as it is, it falls kind of flat. I definitely wanted more Spider-Man villains in here. The toy line for this film has been selling us on Boomerang, Tombstone, Tarantula, Scorpion, and well, as was expected and feared, they're barely in here. The big bad of the movie really isn't any of them. So that's unfortunate on the negative side of things. All in all, though, I think this movie's great. It's about 2 hours and 40 minutes runtime. You do not feel that runtime at all. There's a good mystery going for most of it. A lot of action in here. Some good comedy from Marvel for the first time in a long time. Do not look up Spider-Man fan art for the next few days. There's a great joke about that in there. I'd say this movie is the hit that Marvel needs it to be heading into Doomsday. It's the momentum they need. That's always good. And as for the post-credit scene, there is one, but it's barely anything, so feel free to go to the bathroom. It doesn't tie into Doomsday or anything. You don't see Robert Downey Jr. or nothing like that, so I hope everyone enjoys Spider-Man Brand New Day. No spoilers. Comment below what you thought of it. I think you're going to have a great time. I didn't feel the long runtime at all. It was mostly enjoyable for me. I think the last few Marvel films have been mostly enjoyable. It's just that too many people got off the train and didn't show up for them, and that's disappointing. So start showing up again, because I really think they found their groove again with this movie. This movie feels like if somebody was writing the last Spider-Man comic book, but they knew darn well it wasn't going to be the last one, but they wrote it as if it would be. If that was the goal, I think they succeeded. And here's to more Spider-Man and his amazing adventures. Comment below, what do you think of Brand New Day?